Hello, your friendly neighborhood quarter guy here, and today is a very special stream. You see, aside from being a video maker on YouTube, I'm also a video game programmer. I've worked in the video game industry before, and recently I have been working with this indie developer called Uinta. They are based in Minnesota. I've been working remotely, and I've been helping them with their first game. It's called iLikeMoney. It is a action arcade Twitch strategy game, and I have been authorized to live stream a special preview of this game right here on Twitch and YouTube. And I hope you're ready to see this game in action for the first time. This game is currently on Steam Greenlight, and if you have any feedback for the developers once this stream is over, feel free to go to their Greenlight page and leave your honest feedback. Anything you like, anything you think could be improved, they will take that seriously and make the game better for its launch. Alright? Oh boy, can we... Just a sec. Just a sec. This is gonna take a...
Fish what?
Okay, just a sec. Alright, let me get everything set up properly. Alright.
Fish what?
Ah, no.
Alrighty, let's start this up properly now.
Uinta.
Yep, you're Uinta. And hopefully, well, hopefully other members of the team will be here to take any questions you might have. Here's the basic setup. And here we go. This is iLikeMoney, or How I Almost Died on a Game Show. So basically the setup is the safe future where intelligence is pretty much outlawed, and our protagonist finds himself on this twisted game show run by droids for being too smart. One of the inspirations for this game is the movie Idiocracy. And as you can see right now, this game has a rather tongue-in-cheek sense of humor. So this game is controlled by the mouse and keyboard, and all the controls are customizable. Alrighty. So, let's just get into this right now. So here we are, blasting off to the first demonstration level. Yep, there's a lot of signs here. Basically, they say the same thing. If you go left, you die. If you go right, well, that's the basics here. I am, of course, referring to the default controls, anyway. W and S are for zooming. And basically the idea of each level is to complete the objectives and reach the rocket at the end of the level, before time runs out. And at least they give you context for that, because after all, this is a game show.
That's a good one.
But then again, this one was a no-brainer. And after every level, you deal with the heckling of our host here. looks like we got ourselves a reader. You may have the smarts to not run left, but let's see if you have the minerals to spawn droids. This time you'll get rehabilitated! Alright. This next level is basically the basics of how to spawn droids. As you can see, you can either spawn droids with the keyboard or with the buttons on the bottom of the screen. And you also have the right button, right mouse button, which is a grappling hook, which is used for the sake of grabbing coins. Now, droids spawn from that locker you have by you, otherwise known as in game as the GIMP.
5,
My dear.
3,
Oh boy.
2,
Oh boy.
1.
And if time runs out on the survival mission, the rocket comes in and breaks off all the enemy machines and
Come on,
buildings.
get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper! Sure thing.
That's a good one. Good one.
That's a good one! Good one. Alright. Looks like someone's miffed. Also, if you collect high scores in each level, you get rewarded with money for your total. More stuff, huh? Oh boy. Alright. Blonde guy, one mechanical hand. Next, this is going to learn... Well, you're going to learn how to place buildings in this level. Yeah, some levels give you a preset loadout of buildings and droids. This one, for example. Yep. Now here we have an anti-air weapon. Yeah, this game has a bit of sense of humor. A weird sense of humor. Alright. Alright, let's grab some coins and kill some droids. Also, spawn some droids that work.
I like money.
I like money. Oh, also, all those coins, not only does it give them money, it also powers
I
up our
like
buzzer.
money.
Pip flow.
Behold! You get a special prize on the spinner.
My dear.
Yeah, the action is pretty quick action, and it requires some good reflexes and good strategy.
5,
I like
4,
money.
3,
I like money.
1.
And, well, for this level,
Retard.
let's pack up these things up and go
Come
on for
on,
the day.
get to the chopper. Pip flow.
In the meantime, let's see if we can add some more on the spinner.
Pip flow.
Yay! There we go. Alright. Let's
Extra
head to the
big
rocket
ass.
and head back.
That's a good
Challenge
one.
complete.
Good one.
Okay. All right. People are having a little trouble hearing me over the game, so all right.
Fish what?
All right, let's turn down the volume. All right. Producers! When I said more stuff, I meant against the human! We're meant to be killing, I mean rehabilitating. Yeah, on with the show! Now, as for the 4 buildings you saw earlier, here's the first one. The Cannon Mess, placed on the front line, and it attacks targets on aerial droids. This, right here, deals high damage over time to droids. It's called the Angriff attack. This one creates splash damage by shooting off stuff like toxic waste. And this last one here is the Pound Cake. It has rapid fire against ground attacks. Now, as for what we just earned, this is the Hammy. It doesn't deal damage, but it blocks enemies and it has plenty of health. It's basically a defensive tank. And here, we have the Watu. It can stun droids and deal low constant damage, and it has a low energy cost, as you'll see in this next level. Alright, let's move on. Now, certain droids cost energy, like the 2 I was just given. Now, the Hammy stopped enemies from advancing, and the Watus can deal damage to enemies and stun them in place. There we go. Bonk, bonk. 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 Just gotta survive a little longer. Now you have to be careful with your energy. It slowly recovers over time, but if you run out, your locker will be unable to follow you. And that takes care of this level. Now you can open a help screen if you need help about the game. It's defaulted to the H key, if you ever need it. And we got a new item. And the host is mad because we won. Let's see what we got, what we'll be able to use in the next level. This is the OD. Basically a missile on wheels, and it does high damage from incredibly fast, but it is not exactly the most durable thing, as I'll show you in this level. Boom. Boom. Let's see. Oh yeah, they got the ninjas too now. Boom. Just be careful not to overspend your energy, or this will happen. And we do not want that. Also, I should let you know, droids spawn going in the direction that you face. And And you can only have a certain number of droids out at a time, as indicated in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Just, all right. Hurrah, hurrah. Let's take out this building here. Uh-oh, toxic waste is out. That'll sap my energy if I touch it. Boom! Ooh, took a little bit of... Yep. Taking out buildings, by the way, gives you more money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 yeah, get the money, 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 money. Whoops. 3, 2, 1. And that's a wrap for this level. Kaboom! Alrighty. Let's head back to the studio and await the heckling of our host. Challenge complete. Another new droid. Perhaps next time we should try it without your gimp blocker? No? Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Let's turn up the volume a little now. Alrighty. Any questions about the game so far? Alrighty. Looks like we don't have any questions right now, but be sure to leave your feedback. Okay, we're hoping to get this game out in October. So, but we're looking to get out of Greenlight first. So, if you have any honest feedback for the developers, feel free to leave it on their Greenlight page. They appreciate it. Any suggestions that you can think of to make the game better would be much appreciated. For those of you who are just joining me, this is a special preview of an in-development game that I've been helping with called iLikeMoney. It is a action strategy arcade-style game that is currently in Steam Greenlight. We're planning on releasing it for PC, Mac, and Linux devices. And this is the developer's first game. The developer is named Uinta. They are a new developer based in Minnesota, and I've been working remotely with them. And this is their first title. And I've been authorized to stream this live to demonstrate it for people who might be interested in it. As far as price, that has yet to be decided yet. That will be decided in time. Anyways, let's move on. But before we do, this droid is an ITCE. It's an aerial kamikaze droid that not only attacks aerial droids, but also can cause damage to buildings. Let's try it out. Now, not here in this. Now I have to deal with droids on the ground, but in the air as well. Boom. Now, just like the first 3 droids on the bottom row, The ITCAs also cost energy. There we go. Oops, looks like I was accidentally sharded. My movement was slowed briefly. Yeah. You have to manage your energy and also manage your health. Boom. Missiles! Missiles! Boom. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, also, the locker can take damage as well. But you do not want that. Boom. 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 Oh boy. Recovering energy for reboot. Looks like coins help assist the reboot as well. I forgot to mention that. Whew. Ouch. Took quite a bit of damage on that one. But hey, I made it through. Challenge complete. You have a knack for survival, but let's see if you can earn big. Destroy droids and buildings to reach the money milestone. And we'll do just that after this short break. And welcome back! Alrighty. Let's get back to the action. In this level here, we're going to be demonstrating the use of items to earn money to reach a milestone. Just be careful, we need to reach the rocket within the time limit or we lose. Yep. Boom. 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 Also, let's see what happens when anything like this gets near here. It gets stunned. We call this thing the Die Superhero Die. Boom. Boom. Come on, we're getting close. We're getting close to our milestone. Yep, that'll do it. Now we just gotta get to the rocket. Level complete. That takes care of that. And for our efforts, we got ourselves one of these. And what is this, by the way? This is what this is. Killbot Factory. It improves your maximum droid count by 3. And you can place it wherever you want. Alright. Time for our next level. In this level, we gotta destroy everything. Alright. Alright, destroy this building as fast as possible. Oh, it's turn. Boom, boom, boom. Oh boy. Oh boy, I messed that up. But when you fail, it gives you a tip like this. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Alright. Dodge. Whoops. There we go. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Alright. Better refill my health. Alright, get all these coins. One last building to get rid of. Boom, 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 boom! That took care of that. And with that, we're out of here. Challenge complete. Alright, let's head back to the studio. Looks like the host has had enough of it. I hope you've enjoyed those easy victories, because as of now, they're going to stop. That's right, it's now all down to you. We'll now just see how smart you really are. Alrighty. Alrighty. But let's check in on the chat and see if there's anything here. Omega02 asks, what's my favorite game? I would say at this point, my favorite game is Mega Man 9. Well, seems people are enjoying the game so far. That's good, that's good. Remember, if you want to leave any honest feedback, I stress honest here, HTC comments on Greenlight, it says there's a level editor in the game. Yes, you can unlock a level editor, in which you can create your own levels for the game. That is something that is a part of the game. I wish I could demonstrate it here, but for now... Okay. Now we have a set of levels that needs to be completed before I can continue on. Let's start with this one. What a big shock you have. Alright. Destroy buildings, droids, and collect. Yep. I'm probably gonna need this. First priority, taking out that thing. Alrighty, boom, boom. One down. Boom, boom. Oh boy. Boom. Boom. Well, that takes care of that. Let's move this a little closer. Alright. Boom! I think we can put this away now. Whoops. Let it refill. Boom! Boom, boom. And boom! Let's see if we can't learn a little more, though, right? Boom. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing, and that's what I'm doing right now. Let's move, move, move. Alright. Let's pack this up too. And with that,
Extra big ass.
extra big ass.
That's a good one.
Challenge completed. High scores abound. 1, 2. Alrighty. The highest milestone in this level is 5 million, but for now, let's move on to this level. But before we do that, let me formally introduce the superhero die, placed on the front line and it shocks passing droids on the ground. And at a certain point, you can rank up your buildings and they become even more powerful. Alright. Let's proceed, shall we? Alrighty. Yep. Oh boy. Whoops. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Is that missile stuck? Looks like it got turned around. Oh boy. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Whoops. Come on. Alrighty, there we go. Boom.
Stroke shot. Stroke shot.
Come on. Boom. Gotta be careful. Tired Gimp. Like I said, this game has a very tongue-in-cheek sense of humor.
I like money.
I like money. Who doesn't like money?
Stroke shot.
Boom. 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 Come on.
Stroke shot.
Come on. There we go. Down goes. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
My dear.
Come on. Okay, destroy the building here. Oh boy. Oh boy. This thing's self-aware. Oh boy. There is no single way to victory. Use everything at your disposal to progress. Alrighty. Let's try this again. Alrighty. More killbots.
Strike shot.
This requires quick on-the-fly thinking and good strategy. And careful management of your resources. And a thirst for destruction!
Wall shot.
Boom. Uh-oh. Yeah. One thing I should probably mention, if your blocker runs out of health, you also fail. Boom. Uh-oh.
Wall shot.
Oh boy. Not good. Not good. Looks like I'm gonna have to restart. Okay.
Wall shot.
Uh-oh. Ouch. Well, that was rougher than I thought it would be. Let's try going back. Ouch. Let's see. What can we use here? Well, we can go back and earn some more stuff. Let's see. That's right, get some spinner rewards here. Alrighty. Let's do this.
Wall shot.
Boom, boom. Oh boy, looks like I was a little careless there.
Fish way?
Retried the challenge. Alrighty.
My dear.
Boom. Man, those things are really getting in my hair. Or what level I have left. Yeah, there's a reason I wear a hat. Boom. 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 Ow. What is happening to me? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good tip. Running under aerial droids to save energy. I'll have to remember that. Alrighty. Let's try this again. Actually, this looks like a good place to go. Celebrity Modified Pain. Ah. Oh boy. Let's see. Alrighty. Alrighty, what do I do? Alrighty. Oh boy. Oh crap, oh crap. Oh boy. I do not like where this is going. I do not like where this is going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm gonna get shoved into the wall. I'm gonna get shoved into the... Ah, I got shoved into the wall. Freaking wall. Let's try this again. Uh-oh. Guess gotta be looking area of this. Gotta use my droids wisely here. Otherwise, I'll end up... Ouch. Like I just did there. This is getting challenging. And this is with a preset configuration of droids and buildings. Alrighty.
Family style.
A single slash of those things takes me out completely. Oh my god. Yep. It's gonna take strategy to survive this game. That being said, it's a lot of fun, and it's definitely good for working your brain. So I hope you enjoyed this first look at iLikeMoney. If you want to provide your feedback on how you think they can make the game better, then go over to their Greenlight page, leave a comment. They will take your comments seriously in hopes of making the game better. And thank you for watching this. Till next time, this is the Quarter Guy, signing out.